Hi, this is Jane. Thank you for joining me. For this recording, I decided to give you a twofer, two readings for one. And so I'm going to do a reading for the new moon that is coming on Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. And then I pulled a few cards for Thanksgiving because here in the US, next Thursday, November 27th, is our Thanksgiving holiday, our holiday of gratitude and family time and gathering. So, for the new moon, remember that the new moon is a time that we set intentions. We're coming out of the darkness of the darkest moon. The new moon is the darkest moon. We're coming out of that darkness into light, heading toward the full moon. And so we're setting our intentions for that time of light. So, the first card I pulled is the Knight of Fire. This, you can tell by the picture, is a very fast-moving energy. And the knights are, well, all but one, are always on the move. And this often means kind of like the cavalry is coming. There's an issue that needs to be attended to very quickly and very urgently, and help is on the way. But in this particular case, at this particular time, I'm feeling a little bit less of that and a little more of a call to stay focused, right? A call to um, remember that in the hustle and bustle that is beginning now for the holidays, not just Thanksgiving, but into December with all of our holidays of light, season of light. We need to stay focused on what's most important, focused on our real intentions for this time. The second card I pulled kind of goes along with it, and you can't make this stuff up. It is the Two of Earth. And look at that. This guy's on choppy waters, on a tightrope, in a boat, juggling stuff. And what's he juggling? He's juggling time. And so this new moon time is a time of lots of things, lots of uh, priorities coming at us all at once. And so not only should we stay focused on what's important, we need to bring balance into all of this. So as we're figuring out what's important, what to focus on, we need to balance everything together so that we have a well-focused, well-defined, thought out, maybe not thought out so much. Intuition might need to play a larger role in this, but we need to just be mindful of not getting carried away in all the hubbub. Now, this carries through to, I don't know where to put these cards here. This carries through to Thanksgiving, which is the 27th, Thursday, the 27th. The card I pulled for that, look at this, the Four of Fire. And this is a card of celebration. And what is Thanksgiving? It is a celebration. It's a celebration of all the things for which we are grateful, all the people, all the things in our lives, for our home, for our families, for our friends. A time of great gratitude, a time of reflection, and celebrating all those things that we identify that we're grateful for. Um, and it also says on the card, send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. And so there's a lot coming through this whole holiday season. The second card I pulled echoes this just perfectly. It's the Six of Earth. And Earth, as I usually tell you, is about financial and material concerns, earthly concerns. And so as we're grateful for all the things that we have in our lives and all the people, we also recognize that Thanksgiving is a time of giving and receiving. You see, there's giving here and there's receiving. And so, a lot of times, different organizations we'll have food drives for Thanksgiving to put a Thanksgiving meal on a table that maybe there's not much food on otherwise. So there's the giving. There's the giving of thanks for all that we have. There's the giving to our friends and relatives and whoever it is that we gather with for Thanksgiving, whether they come into our home or we go into theirs. There's a giving and receiving of energy. And so let's remember we can prepare for that or begin to prepare by remembering balance, right? And by focusing on all of our great gifts that we have in our lives and celebrating not just those things for which we're thankful, but also celebrating the giving and receiving of the energy. I hope that makes sense. Um, and so, with this thought of giving and the holiday season coming up, let me tell you something that a new thing that I'm offering, which is a gift certificate for a reading. So, a great holiday gift, because sometimes the best gift is understanding and insight. You can give someone you love a gift certificate for a 30-minute reading with me. And you can frame it nicely like this, like I have, or print it out on maybe pretty paper or cardstock, wrap it up and give it to someone you love. If you'd like to order one, you can go right to my website, janezisk.com, scroll down just a little bit, and there's instructions on how to order and pay for the gift certificate. And I'm sure the recipient will be very grateful. So now the flower that I've chosen to work with for both the new moon and for Thanksgiving is, let me get it facing the right way, the chrysanthemum. And why did I choose this? Well, the energy of the chrysanthemum is one of balance and harmony, in that the energy of the chrysanthemum um, uh, um, brings balance to relationships. It helps smooth out any quarrels and squabbles among people, and it brings, um, through balance, a peace to the home in which the chrysanthemums are. And doesn't that make sense? I mean, just look at the picture. It's a very well balanced, very symmetrical kind of flower. And it comes in many different colors. Now, the other thing to know about mums, as they're usually called, is that they are perennials. Excuse me, perennials. So you don't have to plant them every year. You plant them once, they'll die back and then come back every year. And they're hardy, which is why here in the Northeast, you see mums a lot in this fall time, Thanksgiving time, because they're very hardy. And so what is better than having a perennial and hardy energy of balance in your home? Now, as I said, they come in many different colors. I've chosen a picture of pink because pink is the color of self-care. And in these holidays, busy, hustle bustle time heading towards New Year's, self-care becomes really important. We're so busy giving and moving energy around that we sometimes forget ourselves, especially the moms. Sorry, but really, especially the moms. We're so busy making the holidays for everybody else that we forget to take care of ourselves. So you might want to think about a pink chrysanthemum. But ordinarily, particularly here in the Northeast in the US, the colors around us this time of year, with the tree leaves changing color, are yellows and reds and oranges. And so I've chosen this orange colored chrysanthemum to remind us of that. Now, orange is also a color of balance, and it's a color of clarity, clarity of mind, clarity of perception, intuition comes and plays a part in this. So this all ties together with the reading, with the two readings of bringing balance, keeping our focus, celebrating our gratitude and all the blessings that we have. So if you bring in orange, maybe some red for love, chrysanthemums, and if you add in the mixture some baby's breath, Drosophila, The baby's breath enhances the energy and kind of expands the energy of any flower it's around. So whether you have pinks in, I don't know, the kitchen, and you have oranges and reds on your dining table with baby's breath, that'll enhance all of the balance in your home for your celebration and for the people all around the table. So, if you enjoy these readings, please like and subscribe below. And don't forget, you can give the gift of insight by giving a gift certificate, either to yourself for some self-care or to those you love. Better yet, both. So until next time, thank you so much for dropping in, and I'll see you soon.